what will you do with what you're hearing?
Um, as of right now, it's a tough choice because there's a lot of money, two new people. They hasn't met them before. Um, is the telepathy for me and the other two still going? They left already.
Yes, that works for within a mile, so everyone can still hear any psychic communication that you choose to share with the group.
Um, so I want to share it with them while still being hidden.
Okay.
But I do want to. Um, so does he know the Fae has been summoned by someone else, or does he think it's just randomly a Fae there?
He can tell that it's been summoned. He's not aware of by who. Um, but I mean, it doesn't have any resemblance to you. But he can see it presently. It is standing
Yeah.
between him and one of his specters, but his focus right now is trying to get the glaive and trying to get the shield.
So, um, I do want to cast a spell from the Fae.
Okay.
Um, Mirthful? Wait. Um, pretty much I charm the target if they fail the DC check.
All right. 1 second here. Taking a closer look.
Uh,
Okay.
and it's strictly for the mirthful.
But yes. Spells. Summon Fae. Sorry, just pulling it up here. Fae. Mirthful. Yeah, Wisdom saving throw DC equals your spell save DC. One creature the spirit can see within 10 feet of itself. Measure that distance.
Is that 10 feet?
10 feet, 10 feet on the dot, buddy. Uh, Failure, the target is charmed by you and the spirit for 1 minute. So, what I'm going to say is you can do it, but he'll know that he's not being charmed just by the summoned Fae. He'll know that he's being charmed by you. He's not aware of you. Would you like to try and charm him?
Um,
This is what you call a DM tip.
so there is actually no range for the summon face spell that I can tell. Um, and, and my spell book, there's a 300-foot radius where it can be before it gets dispelled. To
Right, the summoned
my
Fae
knowledge,
range is 90 feet, so I believe that needs to be summoned within 90 feet of you. But I think beyond that, it just needs to be concentrated on.
yeah, for up to an hour.
Right. So, I mean, yeah, you can definitely go about that. So you'd like to try and charm him?
Hmm. I want to ready the action to charm him, if I could. If
And what's
something
the
were
trigger?
to arise, huh?
And sorry, what's the trigger?
Um, if um he
Do it
commands
now.
something to attack.
Okay. So if he chooses to attack, you'll try to charm him to work on that not happening, is what I'm understanding.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
All right.
While
Sounds
remaining
good.
hidden where I am.
All right. Sounds like an idea. Um, and so would that be the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to cut to Laos, Vendavar, and Stassi. How are you guys doing?
Wondering why the fuck we're still here alone.
So you've dipped off and away. You are out of combat. You are in a as relaxed as you can be, knowing that Porthos is trying to lure things from the boys. I mean, are you guys chilling, eating popcorn? Or are you running further? What's the plan here for you guys?
I think if we're far enough, we can stay.
Yeah, you're beyond combat. They're not even concerned or aware that you left combat. Their focus is very much the anchors. So
I think Vandy was saying something. Sorry, Vandy.
sorry.
I'm just trying to speak back to Stan and Ixon and like, what's the fuck are you the doing?
Yes, what is the holdup? Where are you guys?
You can't choose to respond.
He is offering fair trade. A kingdom for a plain rancor.
I will beat the living shit out of you. Do you want to die?
That is a little rude, sister.
It would be very rude if he destroys the whole world, where you can't even have your kingdom. Stupid.
Well, so far I don't like the kingdom he's offering. It's full of undead.
Well, so far you don't have any kingdom. What the fuck? We can
Wait,
get 3
can we-
kingdoms when we're
Can we
alive.
kill him right now
Oh my god.
and then take the platinum?
I look over at Vandevar and say out loud, should we have stayed?
No,
Okay.
they are being the foolish.
Why are they the R words?
I don't know.
Can you believe we're related? My god.
I think you got all of the good genes.
I think he's adopted.
Oh my god.
It's the baby.
Oh man.
I get down and start petting Laos. Pet the fairy creature, pet the fairy creature.
All right.
Am I not getting my kingdom of beautiful women?
No,
No,
I
you're
don't
going
think you are.
to get skeleton kingdom.
Not to be crass, but they'll have more holes than you expect.
Oh,
God.
well played.
Okay, no, that was a good one. Give the DM his
Out
props.
of there.
Oh. All
Come
right.
on.
So we roll back to the combat area. Stan, Ixon, you are high above, looking down at this pile of platinum, not even gold, a promise of a kingdom in an undead legion, an empire, an entire world amassed and just powered by undead itself. Is this something you see as of interest, or are you still in the get the fuck out of here mindset?
Definitely not. I don't see why I would be interested in a kingdom of undead. I mean, if anything, I doubt Ixon would be interested in anything having to do with undead. So
Yeah,
he'll
point.
fucking leave. You know, they'll just get out of here. The gold may be worth it. Maybe if I had like a mage hand or something, I'd pick up that bag. Absolutely, but I don't because I'm a shitty non-caster. So I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna tactically reposition all the way to bumfuck nowhere.
All right. So Ixon is getting. So I assume you're using your flight speed to as a as movement and action to get as far away as you can. Correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, is it Porthos' turn now?
We're just sort of rolling through because it's very much Porthos has told everyone else to stand still. Yareth is present. You guys are sort of in the middle of negotiation, so I'm not rolling through combat specifically because we aren't fighting. We're taking turns in conversation, but we're less fighting. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll look to you guys because you guys are sort of in the middle of negotiation with Porthos. He's offered a giant bag full of platinum, as well as a kingdom from his master, as you had requested a kingdom, but it's not the kind of kingdom that you're aiming for. So I guess I'll look to both of you simultaneously. Are you continuing to move away from combat to get out of here, or are you staying to continue the conversation?
I mean, I probably would continue the conversation just a little bit longer, but I'm definitely not. I already told him a kingdom of undead is not something that I'm interested in, right?
You did mention it before we flipped away.
All right, cool. And he
so
hasn't said anything yet?
He hasn't. No, he hasn't said anything. I'm rather than bombarding you guys with information, I'm just making sure we're taking it so you can make those decisions and make those and have those conversations without being impeded by more information being thrown at you. If that makes sense.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I'm obviously going to wait for him to respond.
Mhm.
But so far I'm thinking that he is a insane lunatic that just wants a world of undead.
I mean, that's what it sounds like for sure. You guys are far enough away that if you wanted to take your action and your movement, I'm pretty sure each of you would be able to go about 120 feet beyond, assuming you go either over the mountaintop or across the bridge. Across the bridge would sort of extend that capability of conversation. If you're going over the mountain, you might be able to get hidden.
I would probably... I think I'm only able to do 60 feet, to be honest, because the movement plus taking an action would only equate to 60. But that being said, yeah, I'm just gonna... If he says anything like deranged again, I'm just going to leave.
All right, noted. Ixon, how are you feeling about this this conversation?
I guess I'm on board.
With leaving or with what he's offering?
Either way works for me.
Oh my god.
That was a lot of money down. All right,
I'm gonna
look.
drive to Miami.
Look. All right. Is there a way we can get the money and get out of here?
Yes, but just hold off on that thought, because I got an idea for that.
Yareth has a plan.
Okay,
Yes.
I am taking Yaris' lead, I suppose. I'm going to hold off.
Because
I'm also
as
gonna
of right
consider
now,
this.
he threw it right next to my Fae, and my Fae has the flight speed.
That is true.
All right, let's see what Porthos does.
Yep.
Just saying, if Yarth goes down again, I'm not going.
I might for the
As of
money.
right
I
now,
might.
he doesn't know I'm even remotely close. So,
That's what I said.
and I do have a
Alright,
flight
so-
speed soon too. So,
Right. Yeah, you do have a flight speed.
And-
so flight speed on your face spirit is 30 feet, and then an additional 30 if it uses its action. So there's that. And I believe yours
Yep.
is probably similar for a minute once you sprout your spiritual wings. Yes.
correct.
Cool.
My spiritual wings equals to my movement speed,
Right.
which
So
is
you
30
have
feet.
30 feet. So 60 if you use your dash for 10 turns essentially. So that's 6. What is that? 600 feet. My math.
Correct.
Yeah.
50 times 10, 600.
600. Okay. 60 times 10 is 600. 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 60 times So yes, back to Porthos. This kingdom isn't of interest to you. I thought you said you wanted a kingdom.
Yes, a kingdom of beautiful women. Porthos, you are insane. Who would want to rule over the dead?
I think
And
a
I'm going
terrible taste in women.
And I'm gonna start moving away. I think that's actually 75 feet. So now I'm directly over top of Porthos.
Oh my god.
That's all I can do. I can't go any further.
Vixen poops.
Mixing poops.
Wait, I would be here, I think.
So what we're saying is victim's part pigeon.
Just the solid like.
Oh, like
with the
Layla's
horrible-
leopard.
Oh man, with the horrible.
That'd be
Hulk
bludgeoning
note.
damage.
I mean, what is it? Per 10 feet, you'd roll
Did they
how
poop
many? Do
pellets?
what?
It would just be like fucking
Oh,
hail.
But it has to be a certain amount of weight. It has to be like 200 pounds or something. So like I could jump on him and deal a shit ton of damage to him, but that's
Yeah, I want
about
the
it.
equation.
Or
I want the equation.
I was more so making a joke about hard stool coming out of the vixen.
to be honest, we
Stop
might be able to
and
kill
pick
him in
up.
one round. If Vixen falls, if I jump, draw onto him, and then Vixen jumps onto him, then that could be enough to kill him. And if while I'm jumping, I fire an explosive arrow, one of Yard's explosive arrows, that could potentially be enough. In fact, I think I would only fall 100 feet, leaving 20 feet remaining for the next round. So I could actually get 2 of these arrows off. Mathematically, I think we could do this, guys.
Okay, all right.
Giant height is one of the most common hazards facing an adventure. Okay, at the end of a fall, a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet, a maximum of 20d6. Ugh. The creature lands prone on the same. There doesn't say anything about weight.
That's specifically, so yes, for me falling, I'm taking damage. But there's also an equation, and because Yarth brought it up recently about being a werewolf that's immune to bludgeoning damage, and now I wish he did turn me into a werewolf. But yeah,
Oh
pretty
my
OP.
god.
Wait, natural objects. Okay, wait, throw. Let's look at thrown. Hang on. There's gotta be an equation here for this. And if there is, I'm gonna figure one out. Thrown weapon? Nope. Okay, obvious. Oh, hello.
Are you trying to kamikaze the guy?
Oh my
I
god.
I
mean,
mean,
it
it would
sounds
work
like it.
because I guys dying, so he wouldn't die.
The DMG page 121.
DMG 121. Okay. Cameras.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, collapsing. Oh no, 122 provides a collapsing roof. Wait, no, that's not it. No. Here we go. I have a link
Okay.
on Stack Exchange. I'll DM it to you. If you scroll down to the 3rd post.
Alright. Game stack exchange. 3rd post. 1, 2.
That'd only deal 5d6 damage, which isn't great. Oh, falling 10 feet.
Yeah. 1 to 10 pounds. 100 feet.
Per 10 feet, I would deal 5d6 damage, which is insane.
Well, individually. Alright. I'm gonna say it. Yeah. So essentially, a 10-pound shit would have to fall 100 feet to do 1d6 of damage.
What is this calculation we're doing right now, bro? How did we come to this?
But if I was to jump onto him, the thing is he would have to make a dexterity save, which if he passes, I just fall and fucking die. But if he fails, I deal 20d6 damage to him.
God.
Someone cast amplify gravity onto him too.
Oh, splat.
Larger, smaller, something
Hey,
like that.
we're
Increases
metagaming here.
the-
This is yeah, we're metagaming here.
I
Let's,
forget what it is, but I think there is like I don't know the opposite of reverse gravity. I forget what it is.
Reverse gravity.
Okay, alright. So, um, All right, so you're flying by. Porthos is watching his shield disappear, essentially start to disappear in the distance.
Well, he
Ixen,
sees it right above him right now. So because I only have 60 feet of movement. So
followed by a horse's ass or a reindeer's ass. Got it. So you see his shield, your ass, a reindeer's
I'm
ass, and you're flying away.
Yep.
Ixen,
Can
are
I do
you moving to?
Can
Sorry,
I do
yes,
a
sir.
sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand.
Yes, for my
I
fae.
guess for your fae.
Yes,
while he's
since he's
watching me.
now turned around. Look at that ass.
Looking at that ass. That ass. I mean, yeah, sure. He's looking the wrong way, but he's got a whole bunch of other people that are watching. So I would give it at. Yeah, roll sleight of hand. Just a flat check. I'm gonna say. I can just do it against their passive perception, so we don't horribly ruin this.
17?
Holy motherfuck.
Yes.
Let's see. Passive perception on.
That was just a straight D20 roll, wasn't it?
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
That's some lucky ass.
Okay, so Porthos sees you because his passive perception is obnoxious.
He can't because he's looking up. Nice try.
Yeah, he's looking at a horse's ass right now.
He's not interested in the horse's ass. He's looking at it anyway.
Doesn't change
Um,
that he's looking at it.
Okay, but
Yeah.
he still has passive
Reindeer's
perception.
ass. Okay.
But he could still hear the fucking coins being picked up.
Mm-hmm.
Just
So,
cough
with
loudly.
Peripheral vision.
With his passive perception, he can see it. Everyone else is oblivious to it. But he definitely does hear it. Turns. And here's where we roll sort of back into combat. Ixen, I've got to look to you because I was sort of looking for what you were hoping to do within that moment. Are you looking to move away, or are you still listening intently?
I mean, I failed the persuasion check, so I feel, and I was told by Yard that there was a plan. I feel like I'd probably still hang back a little bit just to see what could come of this.
All right, so you've seen the summoned Fae that you know isn't Yarth, but you are the only one here aside from Stan who knows it isn't Yarth. Attempt to pick it up. And so picks it up, jangles the platinum ever so slightly, so you can see the plan taking action.
Okay.
So my question to you is, do you still wait to see it finished, or are you...
Yeah, no, I'm definitely hanging back to see whether or not this plan fails. If it does, I'm out of here, okay? But if it doesn't, I'm taking at least half that plan.
Okay, all right. Yareth, I will say your summoned Fae is able to complete that. Porthos is aware that it's happened. So what is the next move for your summoned Fae? Or it's 6 seconds.
So as of right now, would an opportunity of an attack for it to shoot straight up happen?
Yes, the Spectre would get an opportunity attack because it's on the ground. If it leaves that 5 feet of space, it would take an attack of opportunity.
Would I don't have the would the Spectre or the Fae have disengaged for
Its action would have been to pick it up, so it's got a bonus action, is what it has right now.
yeah.
And movement.
Okay. Would the bonus action be disengaged by chance? Have that capability? It doesn't
No.
say that on here. Okay.
Disengage is only generally an action unless it's like rogues, I believe, have their cunning action, so
Rogues
they
and
can do that.
monks.
Yeah. So as a fae, summon fae, it doesn't come with that disengage as a bonus action.
Okay, so it would shoot straight up as far as it would go, by my command.
I know that a 12 does not hit, so it's able to escape the attack of opportunity. So it goes straight up, you said?
Yes.
Alright. 15, yep, and then its upward motion would be 30 feet of movement.
Yep.
Alright. And alright. With that, I believe we'd roll to Porthos, who's going to jump for the Fae. So he's gonna come right over. I know that there's an equation for jumping.
Is it a
An
vertical jump?
action.
Yeah, it is an action.
I have a.
Yeah, 3 plus your strength, minimum of 0 feet. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, you make a standing jump.
I send you a calculator. You don't have to think.
Alright.
Ooh.
Since your
If-
calculator, you don't have to think. Thank you.
Well, no problem. I
Um,
prefer the calculator personally.
If he were to touch said or get some close to the Fae, I would like to cast Thunderwave. If that would be permittable.
You'll have to wait for your turn to cast the spell. Just hang on a second. With a running start, high jump is 8 feet off the ground, so he definitely doesn't reach that. You can reach up and grab something 17 feet, so still no. Alright, so yeah, he misses entirely. Is unable to grab it. You hear him curse, and I mean, everyone's just jumping at this point. I'll be really honest. Nobody's gonna be able to reach it. And so we run to Yarith. So now, if you'd like to cast Thunder Wave, you can definitely do that.
I'm probably going to sprout my spiritual wings because I probably saw him miss through my book, and go right on top of the mountain with my movement.
All right. So you are up on top of the mountain, and so you said you might cast with your spellbook, or you're not going to cast with your spellbook.
As of right now, no.
Okay. Cool. Okay, back to Vixen and Stan. I assume you guys are continuing to fly the fuck away from here.
Well, I did see that his Fae has stolen the bag, right?
Yeah.
How far is this Fae from me?
30 feet probably.
No, it's a lot further because I'm actually 100 feet in the air.
Hang on, let me pull up
Oh.
a squared plus b squared equals c fucking squared.
No, it's super far. I can't do anything about it. I'm just gonna continue flying away. I'm off the map now.
Cool. All right. Stan, be gone.
Although I'm cursing under my breath. God damn it! And I say, good luck, Yarit. Let me know if you... Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna go off the map entirely. I'm going to go to like the maximum distance here. And I'm going to put away my shield, which would be... Isn't that an action? Is putting away a shield an action?
You're muted.
Oh my god.
Does it have one of those leather straps that you'd like sling it over your back with, or is it very much a I hold it by hand and put it on my back manually?
No, it's
We might-
definitely got a leather strap, dude.
Just asking. I just want to make sure because with that you could literally drop it, and I know that if you drop something, it's not considered an action. So you could drop it; it would fall down to your leg essentially. Although if you are looking to pull your bow, that would be an action.
That is exactly what I was going to do. So yes, that is what I'm going to do. I will allow it to fall to my side, and I will pull out my bow.
All right. All right. So shield falls to your side, drops down. You hear it. You feel it bang against your knee. No issue. No concern. You pull your bow. Are you drawing an arrow? Or are you waiting next turn to draw an arrow?
Well, I can't really... I mean, yeah, I guess I will. I'll draw I'll draw an arrow to the... Well, I can't really knock a bow. Like, the knocking of the arrow and the firing of the arrow, I think is just, like, part of the action of shooting
One
the
action?
arrow,
Okay.
so...
All right.
Yeah, this is all I can do. And, yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
All right. Okay. So then we roll to Ixen. Are you still flying in the opposite direction as fast as possible off of the map, or are you staying for a possible backup? So you can see Yarth on the hilltop above you to your right. You can see her there. She's made it there with her wings. You know that that those wings sound to be temporary, but she's there.
Ixen at the moment, he is like a. Well, he's very much got his eye on the ball, as if it were the Super Bowl and he was a starter. Okay, he's got his eye directly on this bag of gold, or platinum, I should say. Where is it going, and how far away is it from him?
It is currently 30 feet off the ground, directly in front of you. The distance between you and it's about 40 feet-ish in front of you. I know that you're much higher than the ground, so it's close-ish, but it's low.
I am going to fly towards it. I'm gonna grab it.
You're gonna grab the summoned Fae that's flying away with the bag.
Not the Fae. Are you kidding me? I grabbed the bag. I don't give a shit about the Fae. If anything, that's a distraction while
holding
we
on
make
to
our
the bag?
escape.
So the Fae is holding on to the bag. It is carrying the bag.
Oh, you have a pet. How cute.
I am much stronger than this Fae, and I believe I could carry it with my carrying capacity at the moment. I doubt he could wrench this bag away from me. So I'm gonna hold on to the bag with my claws, and I'm gonna fly away.
All right, so we are talking air combat with two winged creatures, which means it's going to be harder for you guys to fly, which means you will stop being 30 feet from the ground. Are you sure this is how you would like to proceed?
I mean, here we go. This
here's
Fae
the thing.
is
Wait
on our
a
side.
second. I was gonna argue. The Fae is on our side. Maybe the Fae thinks it's being pulled away with the bag. So
what
the
I was
Fae
thinking.
would allow it to happen. But it wouldn't let go of the bag. Because that was
No,
its
it's coming.
instruction.
All right, 1 second. Fae.
Actually- So, if he does that, could I lose concentration of said Fae when he grabs the bag?
You could definitely do that.
Which, when he does grab the bag, can I
You could just tell the Fae to let go of the bag. Like, it's a free action.
True.
You don't have to...
Yeah.
Conversation with it would be a free action. Yeah. All right, so Ixen flies down to the Fae, grabs the bag.
Absolutely.
I want to
I
lose
fly up.
concentration on it.
Okay.
There's a special reason why. And cast haste on Ixen.
Cool.
Nice.
I'll take it.
it is Ixen's turn, so you'll have to wait till you're ready to cast haste.
I won't
But I
take
like
it.
the thought process.
I'll take the
thought
bag
process.
though.
Let me do all my things when I want them. Damn it.
I love the thought process.
It's the
All right,
thought that counts, you know.
yeah,
So Ixen flies down like a
100%.
fucking bat out of hell, seeing this bag. He grabs it, gets it in his arms, and then starts flying all the way back up with a dash.
All right. Okay, so hitting this. Okay, so here's what I need from you. I need a dex save because that is not a light bag, and you are flying. So
I
if you're
have
grabbing,
a strength of 18.
feel free to roll that dex save. Let's do it.
I got you.
A
I'm
dex
very
save.
strong. A bat. Oh my god.
Okay,
That's
so
a
you're,
net. That's bad.
okay, so you're dropping a bit. Not close enough to be in range of Porthos, but you're gonna have to pump that strength to get your ass back up to not get caught by the frost hound on the far
Okay,
side.
okay. Athletics.
Yeah, give me athletics.
I got you. Okay. We take those. That's a 19.
There we go. Perfect. You're up and above. You're flying away. The Fae is no longer present, so we can remove it.
Like I said, find us, keep us. And
Oh
I'm
my
gonna fucking
God.
fly away. Get mugged.
Get mugged.
Yeah, mug. Another T-shirt.
We are secretly the bad guys here.
We secretly are.
I never said I was a good guy. Damn it. That is definitely it for
All right.
Ixen.
Hey, he's
So
a bad guy. He deserves bad things.
all right. So you hang on. So wait, what is the range on your total flight for this whole?
I get
thing?
120
Ayo.
if I dash. Without it, it's 60.
You can't dash because you're using a grab action, so it would be 60.
I thought it would be like object interaction if it was just like the bag I was grabbing instead of grappling the Fae.
Object interaction is an action, I believe.
Is it? I thought it was a bonus.
Yeah.
That's only for a rogue.
Yep.
Oh.
Damn it.
But either
Regardless,
which
I'm
way,
grabbing
if
it.
you were to stay close to that area, I can have my spellbook cast haste on you, so you would get 240.
Here's the thing: if I stay close to that area, I'm gonna get like attacked by 8 different creatures. So
You did dive bomb down and fly back up, so you are out of range from what they've been able to swing at you yet. You've noticed everyone seems to be jumping at you, or at things that are flying. So you can definitely hover here if you really, really want to make sure
I
you get
really,
haste,
really want to.
which Yareth has communicated to you, I assume, psychically.
Yes. That
Alright,
haste
I'm
is
counting on you.
inevitable at this point.
I will end my turn here then.
Okay. All right. So we will see. You'll see as you're here, the specters will start to move closer to you, because I mean that's things that happen when we start to pick up things that aren't ours. Porthos is close enough. Just hang on. Sorry, guys. Alright, cool. Everyone's attempting to close on you. And then we roll to Yareth, who I understand is looking to cast haste at that point on Ixen. Yes?
Yes, through the spell book, to be clear on that one,
Yes.
which will use up a 3rd level spell and one of my spell slots, the cast spell, as well.
Alright, haste. Choose a willing creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, its speed is doubled and it gains +2 to its armor class. Advantage on dex saving throws, and gains an additional attack on each of its turns. That action can only be used to take attack, and only one attack. Dash, disengage, hide, or utilize action. Alright, and then when the spell ends, the target is incapacitated and has a speed of 0 until its next turn. Okay. This lasts for a minute, so we've got 10 rounds of this, but I assume everyone is getting the fuck out of here at this point.
Absolutely.
Alright, Ixen, you have double speed, and you can also use your dash action with your double speed.
That's crazy. I'm like 240 feet out of here.
Jesus Christ. All right, are you flying towards Stan slash Stasi, Vendavar, all them on the opposite side, or are you going essentially west across this map and just fucking off? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the party and go retire with my bag of platinum.